I want to meet new people, but I'm scared.
Same. So. The only reason I joined PPIA.
Hi everything.
Welcome back to podcast
Kami,
aka podcast Kisah,
Anak,
Monash,
Indonesia.
udah berapa kali masih nggak used to it.
Gak apa-apa.
Welcome back to episode 4, this time part 2.
Yep,
Where we're gonna be
Check.
aka ngobrol receh.
Check.
Balik lagi seperti biasa, kembali ke jadwal.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, for those of you who might have missed our part 1, sorry, I accidentally kicked your okay, anyways, if you missed part 1, we talked about mental health, but like more of the educational kayak academic side lah ya, kayak yang lebih serius,
lebih informatif.
We talked about what mental health was, what it includes, kayak apa sih benefits of having a good mental well-being, you know, and then why it's important, some common mental health issues like anxiety, depression, eating disorders, etc. And then we also talked about kayak how to seek for help, what are some characteristics, and kayak how do you help someone with a mental health, with mental health issues, like if you're worried about someone. We'll also make sure to link it down in the description and also in the info box so that you can watch it before you watch this one.
Yeah, it'll make more sense to be honest if you watch that before you watch this. Yeah. So,
kali ini episode yang part ini kita bakalan lebih cerita tentang our own experiences with our mental health. Ya, kayak kenapa sih sekarang kita pikir it's so important, because kayak we explained in the previous episode dulu sebelum coming here, at least I didn't think it was that important. I didn't understand why itu penting.
It was such a big thing.
Gitu. And etc. So kita bakal gantian.
Yep.
And just a refresher, my name is Naila,
Jody,
Jesilyn,
and we're your 3 hosts without any guest star.
Yep.
Okay, siap. Anyways,
mulai dari Jody aja kali ya, dari tadi kayaknya paling excited dari pas meeting guys, dia paling excited.
Udah mulai sebelum meeting dia, aku mau.
Ya udah, we'll let him have the first itu deh.
Oke, boleh.
Have the first go.
So,
mungkin trigger warning lagi kali ya.
Kita
bakal tetap ngomongin kayak about sensitive topics. Jadi kita ada trigger warning about mental health, about maybe
if it's too confronting for you, maybe
watch it with caution,
atau kayak watch it with someone, or like just quit it if
you don't feel comfortable.
And also another disclaimer, we are not professionals and we are not giving you our like professional advice. We're just saying like from experience lah ya. So take everything with a grain of salt. Make sure you do your own research and talk to a professional.
Yep.
Nice. Berasa YouTuber ya kak. Oke, udah Jody.
So to be honest, gue juga bingung ngomongnya gimana aslinya. Tapi kayak, I've had some experiences with mental health issues, because ada beberapa orang within my circle yang experience, and I've had personal experience in helping them immediately. Then I also have personal experience with having them myself, of course lah. I guess mungkin mulai dulu dengan kayak what do I have? Maybe kayak kenapa dan kapan gue nyadarnya. One of the biggest things that I have is I do have social anxiety, and in some cases ini emang lebih prominent di other cases, soalnya emang ini tuh mulainya dari trauma guys. Kalau gue mungkin kayak because dulu tuh gue sempet I've been rejected in a way once by my friend, jadi kayak itu kayak agak hit gitu lah di dalam. Jadi kayak pokoknya intinya tuh dulu kayak it was simple actually. Mungkin kalau misalkan kayak ada orang denger cerita ini kayak cuman gitu doang, kenapa bisa sampai segitunya. Tapi kayak for me it was something yang kayak sampai sekarang tuh masih gue rasain gitu loh. Jadi kayak dulu tuh I was just hanging out with my friends, biasalah zaman SMP, SMA, and it was 9 p.m. dan di Indo kan kayak 9 p.m. SMA mesti pulang lah gitu loh.
Udah malam sih.
Udah malam kan,
sebenarnya.
udah malam kan, malam
banget.
banget. Makanya kayak dulu tuh kayak pulang yuk dan ada satu orang tuh bawa mobil, and dia tuh kayak nanya-nanya ada nggak yang mau pulang bareng gue sendiri doang nih soalnya bosen bla 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 nggak mau nyetir sendiri. SMA I guess
Mantap.
SMP boleh nyetir ya guys, 17 belum.
Maaf ini sidetrack.
Gimana sidetrack? Wow.
pokoknya begitulah ya. Dan apa namanya kayak because my house tuh kayak cuman
Deket ya sama dia.
10 menit balik arah dari rumah dia, kayak I volunteer kan sama gue dong ikut boleh nggak, tapi dia tuh kayak
Nggak mau.
yang lain ada nggak, mau nggak.
That's rude.
I mean I wasn't that close with him sih emang aslinya
Ya,
kayak
tapi kan dia nggak boleh dong.
iya makanya kan kayak I wasn't that close with him, jadi mungkin dia niatnya nggak apa sih, bukan yang kayak nggak mau sama lo, tapi kayak mungkin bang lebih dekat gitu loh. Tapi kayak
Emang dia cuma mau narik 2.
nggak, pokoknya dia tuh cuman kayak pengen temen aja siapapun gitu loh, kayak dia kan nyetirnya dari dulu tuh Pondok Indah ke rumahnya.
Tapi itu jahat banget woi. Ya terus.
Ya begitulah pokoknya kayak apa namanya ya dulu tuh ya mungkin dia niatnya kan gue nggak tahu lah niat dia apa, soalnya kan itu juga kayak it was middle school, it was kayak
Iya masih anak-anak sih.
masih anak-anak
Itu
gitu
asal
loh.
ceplos aja ngomongnya.
Asal ceplos aja, tapi kayak ya it kinda hit me kinda deep, you know.
Yeah.
Soalnya kayak oh shit dia nggak mau sama gue, kayak emangnya gue kenapa gitu loh, and
What's
like
wrong with
what's wrong with me. Jadi kayak sampai sekarang pun I've had a fear of rejection in a way I guess. Makanya kalau misalkan kayak
Makes sense.
I'm in a situation dimana I have to make new friends tuh kadang-kadang kayak takut.
Ragu nggak sih?
Ragu.
You're like nggak mau approach, kayak takut gitu.
Iya
buat
takut misalkan gue kayak mau temenan sama dia,
whether
nanti dia
you're
kayak
fit enough gitu.
iya apakah dia bakal gitu juga, apakah dia bakal kayak aduh nggak mau sama dia gitu loh.
I can relate sih. Kayak, I
Iya.
don't know if I had anything that triggered it. Tapi kayak, yeah, actually right now that I think about it, it's always been present. Kayak, I've said in previous episodes kayak, oh ya dulu kayak di Indo I'm more outgoing daripada di sini gitu kan. Tapi now that I think about it, yes I was outgoing, tapi ya even when I was invited ke kayak suite gitu, if I didn't know anyone at the party, I will not go.
Tapi itu kan pasti kayak outgoingnya juga kayak sama temen-temen deket ya sih.
No, like I was pretty
Everyone?
outgoing.
Oh, yang
In
benar-benar.
general. Yeah, but then kayak if I got invited to something itu, I would not show up unless I knew someone.
Bener.
Yeah.
Like you always ask someone whether they're coming or not.
Yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
not coming, then you won't.
Yeah, and then it got much worse when I moved here. Like not necessarily when I moved here, kayak pas foundation masih okay lah ya. It's kind of still there, kayak tapi slightly. And then when I was in uni, oh god, my social anxiety is
I feel you,
unreal. It's like
sumpah.
so scary to show up in class. And I think actually what might have triggered mine was like a feeling of like inferiority, because like I felt like I wasn't as cool or as smart as anything as anyone gitu loh. Terus kayak when I showed up, kayak even like being in the lecture hall, I didn't want to show up like before the lecture started. Kayak kan biasanya people wait outside the lecture hall gitu kan sebelum masuk, because we were early semuanya. I refused to come unless I knew my friends were already there, because I was so shy. I didn't
At least
want-
you know you're not alone gitu.
Yeah, and it looks like everyone sudah kayak punya teman, and then they're all very outgoing. And then I was like, God, I'm not cool enough to be friends with them, you know. Okay, there are some people that I'm so scared of that now I'm friends with, and I'm like, dude, I used to be so scared. Kayak I nggak berani because you guys look too cool for me.
Yeah, I relate so much honestly. Kayak sekarang kayak dulu tuh before like the thing happened tuh kayak I was outgoing, kayak I was friends with everyone lah basically, kayak tipe A sampai tipe Z tuh kayak I was friends with everyone gitu loh. Tapi kayak
sekampung temen semua itu. Sekampung temen semua itu.
sumpah, tapi kayak since that happened tuh kayak I became more selective with who I'm friends with, kayak yang tipe-tipe apa mungkin kayak jadi lebih takut gitu loh jatuhnya, soalnya kayak ya unconsciously kayak closing myself off to several type of people. Tapi kayak I've tried to be more open too since then, tapi kayak tetap aja sampai sekarang tuh kayak sama kayak Naila, kayak I need someone.
Iya, kayak
I relate.
kalian tahu ya tadi sebelum kita mulai filming the podcast, aku tadi bilang right to you guys, like it's so bad to the point where kayak I got invited to ulang tahun teman kan. I got invited nih ke ulang tahun si teman, right? It's in March, all the way in March. Ini by the way
Masih 2 bulan.
Januari, masih Januari. And then aku diundang ke ulang tahun teman. It's still in March, but then I saw kan it's a Facebook event, so I can see who got invited. And then there are some people that I know, kayak my friends, yeah, I'm pretty close with. Tapi kayak they're not my besties, you know, yang kayak know that I have to stick with them. And my besties didn't get invited. Terus I langsung mikir dong, I'm like, oh shit, do I keep going? I'm like, I want to go and I want to make more friends. Because it's really sad because I love making friends. Sebenarnya I really want a lot of friends gitu.
Tapi because
I'm
of your
scared.
social anxiety, like it makes you
stops
like,
me.
it stops you.
Agree.
Yeah, terus I sudah mikir dong, I'm like, oh god, do I come, do I don't, do I not come? And then, yaudah, I didn't click dan I masih kayak tunggu gitu. And then dia bilang, can you please RSVP? So I'm like, oh my god, it's still all the way in March, tapi aku sudah ketakutan.
I feel you.
Every night.
It's okay.
Iya.
Iya, kayak tau gak sih, kayak kalau orientation kan banyak banget camps gitu, tau gak sih? And people say kayak, oh join the camps, it's so fun.
Hell
kayak,
no.
That's actually the
no.
reason why I aku agak telat join PPIA. Ya, soalnya I'm in my third year, I'm in my last year. Kan kalau biasanya orang-orang join tuh udah dari awal gitu kan. Terus maksudnya nggak dari awal lah, maksudnya kayak second year atau first year gitu ya. Me personally, I mau banget join, tapi kayak one of the thing that stopped me, is social anxiety. I'm scared.
Same. The only reason
I want to meet new people, but I'm scared.
Same. The only reason I joined PPIA, ada Adele. Kalau nggak ada Adele, would I join PPIA? I don't think so.
So thank you Adele.
Thank you Adele.
Keren. Iya, makanya gitu. So that's why like at first kan kalau I think to myself gitu, if I keep on being like this, when will I grow gitu kan? So that's how.
Sometimes I just force myself.
Yeah, that's why.
I know I need to step out of my comfort zone, but it's scary, you know. Kayak it gives me so much anxiety. I'm not even kidding. Kayak even joining class gitu kalau nggak ada yang kenal, I'm like, Lord, do I even want to do it? I'd rather not show up. Kayak, sumpah, kemarin aku tuh sudah ketakutan tau lihat my hospital itu kayak I was like, kalau sampai nggak ada yang aku kenal, dead, I'm screwed for the whole year nggak punya teman. And then of course kayak I'm pretty lucky because the first semester at least I'm with my friend. Second semester ditinggal dong 3 bulan aku sendirian, don't have
We'll
friends.
see how it goes
really?
later.
Yeah, well, but I'm forced, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Tapi I guess kayak di sini emang lebih parah sih in a way, ya nggak sih? I don't know kalau
I think it's because orang lain kelihatan lebih kayak wah.
iya, kalau misalkan
iya,
di
iya.
Indo kan kayak I did an internship and like I was okay. I mean kayak I didn't know anyone during the internship, tapi kayak yaudahlah.
Tapi kadang kalau di Indo ya, kalau kita kayak gitu orang-orang pasti bilang sok asik sok deket, sok asik.
I don't really care, I think.
Oh ya, I mean it depends sih aslinya, kayak on the situation I guess. I don't know sih, susah
I
jelasinnya.
think I lebih nggak anxious around orang Indo / in Indo because I care less about what they say. Because I'm so done, you know, kayak sudah capek, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
kayak
know.
about a lot of topics gitu kayak okay, if you don't agree with me ya sudah. Kayak I'm used to it because like I grew up around Indos and around like Indo culture, so kayak if I've already had a lot of kayak opposing thoughts, I guess, kayak atau kayak different stances on certain things yang kayak maybe I'm already used to like not agreeing with everyone about everything, you know. Jadi lebih kayak okay, whatever, I don't really care what you think about me. Tapi di sini tuh since it's a new environment and you're like trying to belong somewhere and you want to fit in, it's scarier.
Yeah,
you don't want to like
You don't want to look weird.
yeah. So I think that's what makes it worse for me. Yeah.
Ya mungkin lanjut and like I actually went to a GP about this and I know a psychologist about this and kayak officially diagnosed that oh yeah I do have this and kayak I did try to apa sih istilahnya to get help in a way, kayak dia tuh ngasih kayak treatment plan gitulah, tapi I didn't really follow it that
Ya
way.
sih, kita tuh ya we give advice tapi we don't follow our own advice.
Iya maksudnya I mean
Itu nggak tahu kitanya yang gimana.
Masih, ya kayak dari tadi kita kasih advice sih professional health, I'm not even gonna lie, have I seen a counselor?
I did kalau
I did.
I did.
Cause like I always feel kayak yes I know I'm going through this, tapi kayak I don't feel like it's significant. I'm like it's still okay with me, you know what I mean?
You don't think it's that bad for you?
Yeah. Cause kayak nggak sampai parah, you know. Terus kayak juga even though tadi kita juga bilang prevention is key, blah blah. Yeah. I should listen to my own advice, but I feel like I can cope with it. Do you know what I mean? Kayak it's only social anxiety, so it's okay.
Kayak dulu tuh pas SMA, I went to psychologist pas SMA loh. I went to a psychologist because takut pas masuk kuliah, I wouldn't be able to make friends. Terus kayak apa namanya? And like they even kayak the psychologist kayak ini kan psychologist SMA ya kan kayak I was close with her gitu loh. So kan kayak I somehow kalau misalkan cabut kelas, I always go to her.
Iya,
BK, guru BK. And like she gave me advice kayak which are simple tapi kayak at the end of the day it's really useful, it's really helpful.
Yeah.
So like balik ke our main point tadi di part 1, if you do feel like you need help, ask for help.
Yeah, I think the help that I tried to get was like I think what I always do, right, when I go through something, I tell someone, at least one person, because it relieves everything, like it takes everything off my shoulders. And then if I still can't handle it, I'll talk to a counselor. Because kayak I know especially last year, even though kayak last year was the first time I really wanted to talk to a counselor sebenarnya, because kayak I was super stressed kan. Tapi kayak I felt kayak apa sih kayak banyak banget orang yang juga going through a lot and maybe worse, and I know it's like holding up the line di counseling service-nya, because kayak you know mau bikin booking aja kayak there's a few people in front of you, you have to wait, and I feel bad juga gitu loh. I'm like actually right by the time I talk to them it's probably already fine, you know, because I'm that type of person. I'm the type yang kayak nggak bakalan lama gitu ya. You don't I'm stressed about it. I feel it and I acknowledge it and it's done. It's over, you know. I don't carry it on for as long. So I felt like, you know what, it's fine. I don't need to see a counselor. I just tell someone to relieve and take the burden off of my shoulders. But then, yes, that's the sense about it. But, you know, at least it's still seeking help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone copes differently. So
True.
There's that, yeah, and my social anxiety, goblok banget, tapi kayak it's even to the point where kayak if I add someone on Facebook and then they don't accept.
Bener banget.
Sumpah ya. Bahkan kayak kadang-kadang
I will cry. No, I won't cry.
You won't cry, but you overthink about it, right?
Sumpah kayak as simple as misalnya kayak I follow someone on Instagram, they don't follow back.
Iya bener.
Oh shit.
Kayak bener. Apalagi kalau sometimes aja bahkan ragu to make the first move to follow them.
I don't like it. Now I don't add anyone on Facebook first because I'm over it.
I'm sorry, bukannya gimana ya, but it's just my social anxiety taking toll on me. Makanya I don't really follow people first unless they follow me.
You know, right? Cuma mau add friend di Facebook aja. I'm like, I don't think they know me though. Kayak what if I really know them, but like what if they don't remember me? And because like it's happened a few times kayak in uni, kayak you add someone and then kayak I'm like, mereka nggak accept. Terus I'm like, canceling.
Oh iya sih, wajar sih.
Malu dong. Yeah, so
sometimes you know it's to the point where I don't reply to people's story. I mean, I wanna say something about their story di Instagram gitu kan kayaknya very interesting gini. Pengen balas tapi kayaknya aduh nanti kalau nggak dibalas gimana ya, atau nggak usah balas aja ya.
Iya sumpah, atau kayak I wanna make a comment di post siapa terus takut nggak dibalas, takut kayak yang dibalas punya gue didiemin.
Tapi I think I'm more outgoing on social media. I am pretty ballsy on social media.
Yeah.
I'm like as if don't care because you don't have to see them the next day.
True.
Yeah, I think it went rampant especially last year because I'm like I don't see them in real life anyway.
Tapi even in social media like yang kayak Jody bilang takutnya di-ignore itu bener. Kayak misalnya mereka gimana ya, mereka balas punya yang lain di like doang, tapi punya lu tuh cuma di like, bahkan kadang nggak di like malah. Itu kayak oh my god, the overthink ya guys.
Terus you know what I hate? Kayak when people kayak the Instagram kayak apa sih yang famous kayak 3.14 yang kayak pi itu 3.1415 itu semua kayak meme page terus puberty kayak sometimes they post kayak if you don't reply right away kayak it means they don't care about you. I'm like, ever thought like someone has social anxiety kayak
it's very insensitive.
Like there are some people yang kayak it's different for everyone, right? Tapi I have a friend yang juga social anxiety and she can't reply to text because she overthinks what she's trying to say. She's like, what do I say? Does this sound weird? Kayak what if they think this is weird and then they don't reply back and then blah 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 blah, and then she just doesn't text back. I sometimes do that too because I'm like, do I really feel like talking to someone? Not really. I don't really want to type.
Do I really want to reply after they reply to
but
me?
like with messages, I'm still a bit better. I'm much better last year especially. Tapi calling, I will not pick up.
Same. I don't pick up
I don't
calls.
like calls.
I don't like calls
at all. I don't even get calls.
I don't even call my girlfriend.
Wow.
I hate calls. I absolutely hate calls. Unless like it's with my group of friends. Like last year, it's different. Like last year was different because it's very. I mean, that's the only way you can talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But if it's not my closest friends, will I pick up? Most likely not. And honestly, it's not anything against the person who's calling. It's just I feel like, very anxious.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I don't want to do it.
It's a me problem. Gitu.
It's a big me problem. Like I don't.
Me problem.
Sometimes even when my actually okay, maybe not my parents. Tapi there are certain cases kayak where I'm like super stressed.
No.
Like kayak exam season for example. I'm super stressed terus ditelepon with my parents. That's
You don't want to
I don't want to pick up.
Yeah, same.
I'm like I'll text. I'm like I'm sorry. I'm stressed. I'm
sorry,
studying.
Mom and Dad. It's not that I don't want to
Usually
pick up, I just don't feel like talking.
Tapi even kayak apa sih kayak businesses calling you. I know it's a business number atau kayak you know yang Monash helpline. Apa kayak tahu nggak sih student services yang ngecekin itu? Have I ever picked up? Not even once. I can see Clayton, Melbourne. I'm like, that's probably uni. Will I pick up? No.
I didn't know at first. I pick up and then I was like, oh okay. Yeah, I'm like, okay, yes. Yeah. Maksudnya kadang mereka tuh kayak they keep on urging you to talk gitu. Tapi kan you know those awkward moments on call yang bahkan ada yang gap of silence itu. That's what makes me like I don't want to pick up gitu loh.
Yeah.
Soalnya gara-gara itu kayak jadi I just don't want that awkward gap.
Yeah.
Makanya.
Yeah, and it's honestly right. Even sometimes people that I'm comfortable with, sometimes I don't pick up as well. Kayak just because I'm feeling a bit more anxious that day atau gimana gitu. So it's not against anyone. Yeah, if I don't pick up your calls, okay. First of all, it might be my phone on do not disturb. First of all. Second of all, I just might not pick up because I didn't see it or probably anxious.
Yeah, sometimes kayak misalnya someone called me, I ignore them terus kayak 5 menit
I'm so
kemudian
sorry,
kayak maaf iya. Even though
ini ketahuan kan guys?
Iya ketahuan tapi kayak I'm just being very straightforward right
yeah,
now.
makanya so people know kayak this is kayak
beneran I'm like I'm so sorry I was taking a nap atau
Yeah.
kayak I was in the bathroom I had to grab some parcels I just don't pick up.
To be honest, I do that too.
No tuh kan gak usah bohong.
Sometimes even like I'm sorry mom, dad, if you're watching this, sometimes when you call me I don't pick up. I sorry but I just I'm sorry but it's because I don't feel like talking. It's not that maksudnya gimana ya, anxious, don't feel like talking, stressed, everything into one, so I don't want to pick up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soalnya even like when they call you, kan berarti you have to talk kan.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
make effort to talk.
Aduh
Even
apalagi
to think what you want to talk about is like
Exactly.
very tiring.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, mom and dad. I still love you. Don't worry. I'm okay.
Ternyata kita semua
makanya
trio konslet.
makanya kayak even though kayak kita di podcast tapi kayak we also have difficulties talking gitu lah sometimes.
Yeah, see, right?
Iya
I think people who see this don't expect us. Okay, honestly, I told people, right? I'm sometimes bad with communicating via text or like via calls. Like sometimes I don't respond to messages very well. And then when I say like, oh yeah, I was filming a podcast, and they're like, oh, so you are talkative? I'm like, I never said I wasn't talkative. If you talk to me, I probably won't shut up. But like, I'm anxious too, you know.
Yeah.
I'm anxious too. Yeah. So you see, everyone has their own thing.
See?
Yeah.
Nggak apa-apa guys.
So last year was a challenge because the fact that I don't even like showing up kayak gitu, terus kayak it's really hard in class. Okay, so I'm gonna be very honest.
What, you skip class? You didn't attend?
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
Even
I also skip
because
class.
kayak they put you they put you in breakout rooms.
Oh yeah.
And then kayak I tried to say something, gak ada yang jawab. Ya udah, goodbye.
Oh my god.
That leads to why people hate breakout rooms so
And
much.
then kayak when in the main
You know, di waktu itu kayak ada kan biasa tutornya kayak kirim email gitu
Yeah.
nanya, oh what do you like the most about this online classes? Ada yang bilang breakout room.
I
terus
don't
udah
know.
gitu. Iya,
What the hell?
bahkan tutornya bilang kayak, oh mau diperpanjang ya. Jadi kayak
No.
diperpanjang soalnya banyak yang bilang suka sama breakout roomnya. I'm like, no, breakout room is hell. Or like, oh you know there was this one time I breakout room I turn off my laptop.
Sumpah sih kayak
I
kayak pas
pura-pura salah connection and then I'm like goodbye, yit off.
sumpah kayak kayak misalnya selama satu kelas kayak sekelas gitu kan, terus kayak the last 15 minutes guys we're gonna put you in a break.
Oh, bye.
I leave.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my internet died. So I told my friend, oh, you guys are going to breakout room. Okay, tell me when it's done. I'm going to quit.
That's me, because I have a friend, right? Dia kayak in my class, and then we wouldn't get the same breakout room. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna like, can you tell me when like the breakout room's over? I'll join when it's over. Kalau nggak, I just don't show up, because kayak sometimes even when you return to the main room, they pick on people to answer.
Oh
yeah.
I'm like,
Do you really
say that again? Me answering you? So I'd rather just like answer it myself, you know, because like it's just basically dikasih pertanyaan, kita suruh jawab. I'll just skip class and do it myself.
Iya.
It's less anxious for me.
And then send the answer to your tutor.
Gak boleh. Gak ada. But yeah, I'm like, hope that was right. Kalau enggak, yeah, I guess I'll study the wrong thing for the rest of the semester. It's fine. Yeah, tapi kayak it's much worse in real life. I mean in online. I mean in real life it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't mind tutorials biasanya. Even if I don't know someone.
Even to be honest, in tutorial I'm the type of like the active type of student.
Lumayan, yeah.
The one
I'm
who
not sih, tapi
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like active, tapi lumayan lah. I mean I participated in class, tapi begitu online school, goodbye.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to come.
Di tutorial as in
Udah
in
mahal
class.
As in like tutorials like in Zoom.
Oh, in Zoom, it's the same for me.
I goodbye. Kayak in class it's not that bad.
Yeah, in class it's not that bad.
Because maybe I feel like kalau di Zoom ya, people know you're talking.
Yes, and it's the silence is deafening.
Yeah.
I think that
betul
scares
banget,
me
betul banget.
too much. And then sometimes it's recorded. Everyone can hear what you say.
Yeah.
If it's in person, you say to the tutor the answer, only the tutor hears.
And then only the tutor pay attention.
Yes, no one else cares what you say. Yeah, so that's the main thing, I think, social anxiety. Tapi I think I noticed last year banyak banget juga orang yang either depression or anxiety, other forms of anxiety, because the social isolation.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, for me, kayak
I'm laughing out of
yeah,
misery.
because even though I live alone and I did not have any human interaction for like months. Okay, I didn't even go to the grocery store because I had HelloFresh. Okay, so basically I did not see a single person. Terus, tapi since I'm more outgoing on social media, that was my pelarian and my way of connecting with people, so I didn't feel as alone. But that again, like we said earlier, ada beberapa orang yang malah nggak bisa online because kayak mikirin kayak mau ngomong apa gitu kan. Betul. And for those people, gimana dong? How are you supposed to not feel alone if you cannot contact anyone? Right?
Susah sih. Like, tapi ya jujur pas corona, maksudnya lockdown waktu itu, even if you have like interaction, it feels different, you know. Like it feels different for having an online interaction and an actual human interaction.
Beda banget.
I think I didn't mind so much yang kayak FaceTime with my family and whatnot. I don't mind it that much really. I don't know if kependem terus I just didn't feel it. Tapi kayak I talked to you guys about this yang kayak in previous episodes pas kita ngomong tentang homesickness juga. Like I don't really experience homesickness, right? I think it's because I don't really feel like negative emotions as strongly. I think the one thing that I do feel a lot of is stress. Kalau negative loh ya. But it's easier for me to feel happy atau kayak grateful gitu, cause I don't know why. Maybe cuma kependam atau gimana. Tapi yeah, so the FaceTiming wasn't that bad. But there are certain cases yang kayak your friends juga nggak jawab because kayak either they're also anxious atau kayak they're busy with something else. And there are moments where I do feel lonely. Tapi kayak it kind of helps because my mom is also always at home, so I can call her walaupun nggak ngapa-ngapain. You know, kayak it kind of helps. Tapi yeah, definitely there are times where I felt alone. Tapi I guess whatever, everyone feels alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soalnya like I think also because like during the lockdown, you know you're not alone. As in like
semuanya ngalamin the same thing.
Yeah, everyone's going through the same thing. It's like semuanya tuh di laut yang sama tapi kapal yang berbeda.
Yeah.
Gitu.
I think like I don't know ya. How do you guys cope with it?
Which one? The
lockdown?
Like lockdown
Well, I mean,
atau kayak feeling down during it.
I personally kalau lockdown ya, memang sih I crave for it, kayak actual human interaction gitu. Ya, it feels different like I told you before. Tapi kayak mostly also because like I'm a homebody, kayak I've stayed at home a lot, so I don't really feel like stress. Kayak maksudnya sometimes when people ask me out, I'm sorry guys, I say no, tapi sebenarnya itu aku males. Sama. Jadi ya I keep on making excuses to not go out gitu kan.
Iya.
Jadi kayak karena lockdown itu I feel very thankful because I have an actual reason for not going out gitu. Not only because of me being paranoid, tapi ya kayak males aja.
Iya.
Gitu.
Yeah, because like habis kamu keluar, you also have to make sure that you're clean first before you can comfortably sit down. So it's like a hassle, no?
True.
Terus kalau misalnya coping ya, I feel like there's nothing much I can do with it. Soalnya ya mau lari kemana? Like if I really crave for a human interaction, that means kan kalau misalnya in the normal circumstances ya, I will of course look for my friend, meet up with my friend. Tapi kan ya I cannot during the lockdown.
Pasti boleh.
Yeah, so that's why like the only thing I can cope with it ya sabar gitu loh.
Yeah.
Like mau gimana ya memang nggak bisa gitu.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, right? I like making friends. It's just my anxiousness. It like kills me inside, honestly, because I'm like, I want friends. I'm like, but no, but I want friends. But also no.
Yeah. But
So-
actually, it surprised me though. You say you're an extrovert, but then you like to stay at home. Cause like,
See, okay, here's the thing. I usually am never home, but I need my me time, which is usually the weekends.
yeah.
Kayak Sunday
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least. I don't have plans on Sundays. I go church, I go grocery shopping, and then I stay home the whole day. I don't usually go out. You know, I need my alone time.
to charge your social
Capek,
battery.
iya. Kalau
iya,
enggak,
iya.
like I kind of capek banget. That's why kayak during lockdown, I was like, actually, I'm like, God, I'm so tired from the past year of running around doing God knows what, right? And then I was super tired, and I was like, I didn't mind staying at home. Plus, I think it helped because kayak, I mean, I read the news every day, right? I watch the news and read the news every day. And of course, I knew that it was the only way out was like in lockdown. That's the smartest way out. Honestly, pas kita pertama go out of lockdown, I was super stressed and annoyed
Takut ya.
because I didn't think we were ready to come out of lockdown. That's why I was like, oh, I wish we were just in lockdown. I didn't go out anyways pas the first keluar itu. Kayak I met up with my friends like a solid 2 times makan, and then that's it. And then we went back in lockdown. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. But it also helped that like apa ya, I try to be grateful lah. Maksudnya kayak, okay, I'm stuck at home, but at least I have a home.
Benar.
You know?
That's true.
There's a lot of people out there yang kayak worried about their jobs, worried about not having enough money, paying rent, blah blah blah, homeless,
But
right?
you should. Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't have to worry about anything. Beli makan nggak bingung, bayar rent nggak bingung.
Masih mencukupi.
I'm very privileged
Yeah,
kan. So I'm just like, it sucks, but it's necessary, and it could be much worse.
Iya, kayak because I know some people yang kayak emang udah stressed out because self-isolation and stuff. Plus they lost their job, no income, jadi kayak susah
Super
bayar
stress.
rent, susah beli apa, itu makin susah lagi.
Yeah.
Jadi makin
Yeah.
stressed and depressed.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Terus kayak I think I try to distract myself by like TikTok reading and like binge watching TV shows.
Iya.
And ordering food. Oh no, shopping. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. During lockdown, my spending, honey.
Yeah, same. I think it was because
People say you save more money. Me no.
Because like, okay, and also like during lockdown, right? My skin like broke out like crazy.
Oh, yeah,
I told
yeah,
you,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay, so basically dulu I nggak pernah jerawatan, guys. Kayak jerawatan cuma kayak during my period, right?
Semut pantat baby.
And then last year, sis, my whole face broke out in cystic acne. So that stressed me out so much, and I was like so down. Terus kayak when I first pertama got it, I called my parents and they were like, "Oh, what's wrong with your face?" Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, you think I don't know that? You think I don't look in the mirror and see that? You really think you need to tell me?
I can see.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, that's not very helpful. Ya kan, sudah stress about that, stress about being alone, stress about uni. I'm like falling behind.
Tapi on the bright side kan, at least you don't need to go out, so people won't see your face.
Okay, this adds on to my social anxiety later on pas kita keluar out of lockdown. Orang seneng dong mau keluar lockdown. I was like, oh god no, my skin masih shit. And then I don't remember remember how to socialize. And then now the cool people that I want to be friends with will see my face with all of the pimples. I'm like, oh my god.
Do I really want to go out? No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Last year was a whirlwind. I thought I was fine last year, but now that I think about it, was I fine? Probably not. But yeah. So, and then since that was that, I kept ordering stuff because first of all, it was the only source of happiness for me. Okay, dapat parcel, it's exciting, right?
Guys, kalau kalian nggak tahu waktu itu Naila told me.
Yeah, I was supposed to tell them.
Even her postman knows her name.
Oh, really?
Saking seringnya dia beli
Orang
belanja.
lain, right? Kalau postmannya ini, dia suruh tanda tangan kartu kayak ditanya nama sama unit number. Me, he's just like, tuh punyamu.
I know kan.
Oh my god.
Right, ambil. I'm like, oh, I just told everyone my unit number, but okay.
Nanti di pip ya.
Yeah, but yeah, they were like, sampai hafal, cause like I kept ordering stuff because first of all it brought me joy. Second of all, I was desperate to fix my skin. Okay, I kept buying stuff, and then yeah, there you go. That's how I coped.
Yeah.
Sampai my mother, kamu beli apa aja nih? I'm like, you do not want to know, mother.
Madre. Keep it between me and
my
me.
bank account. Me and my postman, ya. Parah deh. Ya gitu.
Me and my mailbox.
Iya. Yeah. Terus kayak, was there any other experiences nih yang kayak kita kan sudah touch on anxiety.
Apalagi ya?
Mau
Apalagi ya?
ngomongin tentang not OCD but yeah OCD lah in a way but not really OCD because I have this like habit or freakiness kayak I really hate being dirty. Oh my god, orang-orang yang denger ini pasti dengarnya lu kan sering kadang aja mandi kayak summer aja maksudnya winter aja pagi nggak mandi gitu kan, tapi
You know that's better for your skin.
Is it?
Sidetrack, yes.
Oh, really?
Oops.
Was it?
Kalau winter ya.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so I have this habit kalau misalnya habis dari luar gitu ya, my phone itu nggak boleh naik harus dibersihin dulu, harus disanitize dulu. Itu even before corona, even before COVID.
You're a germaphobe.
Yes, in a way.
But I wanted to talk about kayak apa ya? I think last year was the first time I really kayak encountered issues with kayak maksudnya bener-bener kayak worried gitu loh about anyone, including myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Soalnya kayak
Ditambahin nggak bisa ketemunya itu.
Is everyone okay? Am I doing okay? Am I alone gitu?
Because I've had stories from friends of friends yang kayak oh yes kayak my friend kemarin baru bilang kayak in her friend's high school kayak there's like already 15 people I think who passed away from taking their own lives unfortunately.
15?
I want to
That's
say
a
yes. Tapi pokoknya intinya I've heard of a lot deh. Kayak my friend juga goes to uni di Waterloo, right? Kayak apparently their uni tells like when someone passed. And there's been a
Dikabarin.
few. Yeah, kayak it's like to the uni kayak mereka kayak oh ya memorial buat orang ini. And
Indo juga sering gak sih?
Di Indo ya.
And then kayak itu aja also there's been quite a few. And it's like really scary because although we know that mental health is important, especially since moving here, kayak I've never encountered it like face to face sampai gimana, you know, kayak yes I have social anxiety tapi kayak you know it's still pretty chillax, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious. Tapi yes, last year was really scary because I hear stories like that, and then also kayak with people that we know, kayak we don't know if they're doing fine, and then it's also hard to like talk to them kalau misalnya they're unresponsive. I've had multiple friends yang kayak gitu. Terus belum lagi kayak you cannot see them in real life even if you're worried about them, okay, right? So you have the 5-kilometer rule radius thing, right? Nggak bisa check up on them. Mau bantuin pun, even you can't even give them a fat hug, you know?
Yeah, true.
Like sometimes all I want to do is give them a hug. Cause like even though I don't know what to do, kayak at least you're there for them. Tapi I can't even do that. So it was pretty hard and scary. Because you never know what's going on with that person. Kayak kalau mereka nggak bilang.
Yeah, true. Yeah, same for me kayak actually kayak within 2020 I've known 2 people close to me who got hospitalized because of depression. And like one of them even tried to commit suicide. And like thankfully they survived. Tapi kayak you know it's like a very traumatizing thing for them, and like yeah, I really try to be there for them, tapi it's also difficult lah pastilah. Soalnya kayak I didn't really know what to do, I didn't really know what to say. So yeah, maksudnya kayak if I really want to be there for them, tapi kayak
you don't know how to.
I kinda had to leave it to the professional because like it's out of my hands gitu loh.
Yes.
Soalnya udah serius sih.
Udah serius.
Itu kayak yang tadi kita bilang gitu kan. Cause I also experienced the same thing. Cause like I wanted to help but I didn't know how. Cause like even though they tell you, oh ya kontak ini, but do they take into account kayak oh kalau orangnya nggak jawab gimana? Kalau misalnya orangnya nggak mau gimana? And then you can't check up on them gimana? Kayak normally it's like even though they don't want to see a professional, at least you can keep an eye on them. But with this kayak you can't see them, and then like what do I do now, right? I can't just make an appointment for someone if they're not gonna come, right? Atau
Terus
gimana?
itu kesannya kayak you're
Maksa.
Nggak, you're gimana ya?
Controlling them.
Yes.
Controlling, terus udah gitu kayak poking your nose into someone else's business.
So it's like so hard.
Out of your rights juga lah. No?
Yeah.
Kayak
But at the same time kayak
invading personal space.
Yeah. But at the same time kayak when you can't help, ya kayak tadi kita bilang you feel kayak helpless, no?
Iya.
Kayak you feel I felt guilty that I wasn't helping more.
It really opened my eyes gitu loh. Soalnya kayak dulu tuh kayak oh ya I know some people who have depression, tapi kayak ya udah maksudnya kayak maksudnya kayak they went to the psychologist, tapi kayak udah. Tapi kayak when someone told me kayak oh they are hospitalized because of it tuh kayak oh this is emang serius banget gitu loh. Emang kayak this can happen to people, and like kalau udah kayak gini emang butuh, they need help, they do really need help, and like we need to be there for them gitu loh as much as we can.
Yeah.
And like yeah.
Really tough, man. Kayak well, like I don't know,
It hits, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's so easy to feel guilty and responsible for other people's well-being.
Apalagi it's like your immediate circle gitu.
Iya, I mean
close friend,
I wouldn't
circle lah ya.
Iya, kayak I wouldn't say kayak best friend, tapi kayak
someone you know.
Someone I know.
Yeah. And imagine losing someone that you know. Kayak gitu, I never thought of it. Kayak when you lose someone, it sucks, right? It's really difficult. I think when you lose someone to kayak either natural kayak cause atau kayak kecelakaan,
Itulah yang
whatnot itu beda, because it's out of your control. Whereas if you lose someone you know and
can help.
it's because of mental health, it's very easy for you to feel kayak
hit.
Oh, I could have done something to prevent it, even though maybe you couldn't have.
It's not really your fault, but then in a way you'll feel guilty for not helping because
Yeah.
you know that there's a way you can help, at least being there for them.
But it's not your fault, because like if they don't tell you, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah, of course.
Right? So I think that can be very scary. And then it's also bad for the person experiencing it juga.
I can't imagine how bad it is actually for those who's actually really going through it.
Yeah,
who's really experiencing it. It's another level, you know.
Yeah.
The level of loneliness, sadness, and everything. I feel bad even to have to think about it.
Yeah.
Especially mungkin kayak pas COVID di sini kayak ada yang homesick, it adds more into it. Ada yang ada yang kayak kehilangan kerjaan, ada yang I don't know kayak extrovert nggak bisa keluar, itu kan kayak it hits you a lot nggak sih kadang-kadang?
Yeah,
of course.
Itu susah sih. Apalagi kayak worrying about your family's well-being juga di Indo. Kayak you don't know what's going on back home, right? Terus kayak
sometimes suka takut tau, what if kayak you got a call kayak
The anxiousness kayak takut
maksudnya,
aja kayak every time a phone call comes in, itu kayak you're scared that it'll bring you bad news.
kayak even if kayak maksudnya di Indo kan parah banget ya COVID ya, kayak takut aja nggak sih kayak tiba-tiba dapat WhatsApp, dek mamah positif COVID tuh kan kayak
takut ya, udah wanti-wanti gitu.
yeah. Actually, right, I know people, my family, some of them got COVID. Like, tapi I'm, again, like I said, I'm pretty okay with hearing like that kind of stuff. Because kayak, what are you gonna do about it? If it's out of my hands, like, yeah, all I can do is hope for the best. But that was kayak, oh, well, what do we do now, you know? And I feel bad because like, I don't feel as worried as my mom was And I was like trying to calm her down. I was like, Papa, and then like she was freaking out. And then it's also hard to see her kayak when I call her, like I can see her face is worried gitu kan. Terus kayak, I can't do anything, iya kan?
Yeah.
So that was, yeah. But 2020, I think, was the year of realization of exactly how important mental health was. Like I knew it was important since I moved here, but I didn't realize. Do you get it? You know what I mean?
We've talked about this in the earlier episode. We didn't know how important it is actually until we went through it.
It's shocking loh kalau hadapin.
It really opens your eyes, you know, kayak actually kayak selama ini ngedengerin, and like, oh ya udah.
Yeah. Oh, and I wish kayak di Indo, although tadi kita sempat bilang kan di Indo kayak it's a bit masih kurang ada lack of understanding, jadi kayak it's still a taboo, tapi it's starting to be better.
And I'm actually very proud of it, and then to see how people are actually more aware of it, like they're starting to talk about it on YouTube or on Instagram or everything. Kayak they want everyone to be aware, which is a good thing. Like we can see the progress gitu.
I think change starts with like people being not afraid to speak about it. Kayak I know it doesn't seem like much, and some people kayak emangnya so what? Do you think anything can change just by talking about it? I'm like, actually yes.
Yeah, kayak
if no one talks about it, no one will actually think of doing anything.
It opens up a conversation, and like a conversation can lead to anything, you know.
Yes.
You're so wise. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The wording.
Huh?
It's touching gitu loh.
Yeah, it's actually like I hope like with it coming more into light, things can get better and keep growing to get better, so that mental health can also be like just as important back home, because like everyone, that's where we came from, that's where our family is, a lot of people we care about is back home, and I would like for them to experience the same kaya acceptance and support in regards to mental health as we do here.
Yeah.
You know?
Kayak it's so great kayak di Indo sekarang kayak I know di several unis tuh kayak udah ada divisi khusus for mental health, which kayak dulu tuh kayak nggak dipedulin gitu loh, tapi kayak sekarang tuh udah lebih, I mean gitulah.
Which is one of the good thing juga yang soal yang dulu kita pernah ngomongin di episode sebelumnya yang orientasi itu yang mental, yang itu buat katanya untuk menguji mental ya. But then I'm very glad now kalau yang kayak gitu udah nggak ada.
Udah biasanya sih udah dilarang, apalagi kayak
the bullying and like
the bullying,
hazing, right?
The hazing tuh kayak udah di ban, terus lebih mengarah ke ngajar.
Udah ada hukumnya, kayak maksudnya udah ada law. You know? So everything's getting on hand.
So I think with that, like before we close, I would say like to leave a message gitu ya, kayak I guess when you see someone passing by you, like even di jalan gitu, kayak first of all be aware kayak they might be going through something, you never know, even if they're being an ass, you know.
Yeah.
Mungkin
there's
ada
always
alasannya.
a reason behind everything.
Yeah, exactly. So they might be going through something juga, and if you see someone you're concerned about, like don't be scared to ask them if they're okay.
Yeah.
Even just asking is more than more than enough. Yeah, it's more than you think it's worth. So
the power that it holds of "Are you okay?" is no joke.
I know.
Yes.
And even if kayak dari luar mereka nggak kelihatan they're going through something, it's really possible that they are. Soalnya banyak banget.
Pintar sembunyiin.
Iya, pintar sembunyiin. So like just ask anyone, kayak your old friend maybe yang kayak udah lama nggak ngomong, catch up, say how are you, checking in.
Yeah.
Your close friends, circle, semuanya.
That's one good thing about 2020. I did speak to some people that I haven't spoken to in years.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
But also don't feel the need like you need to check up on everyone.
Yang nggak harus, cuman kayak
sebisanya lah ya.
Ya kan sekalian build yang long lost relationship gitu.
Yeah, and that's all we have for
bentar sebelum itu,
you.
Jangan ragu untuk seek help if you really need it, because help won't hurt.
Yes.
Professional help especially.
Every little thing can help, even opening up to someone close to you.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
That's all we had for you today.
Thank you for today's ngoceh. It
Thank you
Although
for tuning in.
awal-awalnya mungkin itu lama-kelamaan makin serius ngomongnya, tapi
Terus
it's
tengah
okay.
jalan agak melenceng sedikit.
Agak melenceng dikit, tapi it's okay.
Yeah, hopefully it helps show you that you're not alone in anything. Kayak banyak juga yang ngalamin the same thing, and it's okay to talk about it. Kayak
it shouldn't
we're
be.
sharing it with the internet.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Yeah, everyone can literally hear our stories gitu. And also if you feel like you need someone to talk to, like jangan ragu, slide into our DM, our Instagram is here. No, serious. I'm willing to hear I'm listening to your concerns
Yeah.
and
Me too.
everything.
I'm always up for new friends too, you know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just slide into our DM. I'll help you
Kalau
out.
I nggak respons, kirim one emoji gitu, kayak probably forgot to respond. But yeah.
Yeah.
There you
But
go.
just talk to us. We'll we'll
Yes.
here for you. If no one's
Yes.
What-
Yeah. Actually.
come to
Yeah.
us. It's alright. We'll
Yeah.
help as much as we can.
Okay. And so for those of you listening on Spotify, don't forget to follow and like our podcast so that you can see every time we upload. And then for those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like.
Subscribe.
I mean, comment and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified every time
Yeah.
we post a new video.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on social media at PPIA Monash.
TikTok too.
And also PPIA Monash.
Yeah, and also comment down below what you would like to see next. If you want us to talk more about mental health on, I don't know, like YouTube videos
Then
or
just give us
Instagram,
an
nggak tahu lah
idea.
ya, pokoknya something, right? And apa tadi I forgot. Oh, don't forget to watch part 1 if you haven't. We'll link it as well.
Yep.
That's all we had for today.
Bye.